Technology has changed the way we live, and needless to say, it's changed the way we learn as well. Students have access to a lot more with very less efforts. It's all just a click away. E-learning or online learning is the newest form of using technology in education. So how exactly is it changing the way students learn? And more importantly, keeping aside all the benefits of this new age learning, what are some of the challenges that we as a country might face while adapting to this? Stay tuned as we find out. We've all heard of teachers using smartboards with an inbuilt curriculum to teach students in schools. But what happens when a child is not in the school? Well, several online portals have also opened up, making online learning very accessible to children. We found one such place. Meritnation is one of the most popular e-learning websites for school-going children. Well, what makes it different? Let's find out.
The education space in India is no longer bound to traditional classrooms. Almost a decade ago, smartboards came in to change the face of education, where teachers made use of curriculum loaded into these devices to teach. Now it is online learning that is slowly gaining popularity among children.
I like the way we study here a lot better than looking at the book and solving it again.
Instant, accessible, self-driven and on the go. Online learning has certainly come with several benefits. Tech-savvy generation, availability of constantly upgraded content, and a solution that depends on minimal infrastructure requirement.
See, technology can either connect great teachers with students at remote locations. That's one advantage in terms of reach and distribution. Second, technology can present a much better content, better in terms of rich, varied video animated content. Third, I think the biggest advantage which I see is technology can actually make it extremely customized.
India has one of the largest education systems in the world, with a network of more than 1 million schools and 18,000 higher education institutions. More than half of the country's 1.2 billion population falls in the target market for education and related services. And according to reports, India's online education market size is set to grow to around rupees 4,000 crore by 2017 from the current rupees 2,000 crores. With the number of enrollment in schools projected to go beyond 35 crores by 2018, this segment offers the largest and most attractive segment for e-learning providers in India. No surprises then that a large number of platforms have opened up to make the most out of this. For instance, Meritnation is India's largest e-learning platform for school-going children.
Shift B and C.
If you have 30-40 students in a class, they're all different students, and they need to learn differently. But as a teacher in a classroom, I need to peg myself at a certain level. So there are some students who would get bored because they already know the concepts. Some students who would take much more time to understand. So your efficacy as a teacher is limited there. So the thought was, can you have a customized approach to learning? So digital learning very clearly enables that. So students learn at their own pace. The system is able to identify what the gaps in learning are and accordingly offer them content which is best suited to their needs.
Founded by IIM alumni Pawan Chauhan and Ritesh Hemrajani in 2009, Meritnation drives itself with personalized content, animated videos, practice tests, and homework forums. For over 8 million registered children across India and abroad after the initial challenges.
Obviously, there were apprehensions, we did not know whether we'll actually have students coming online. Will the parents be okay to the idea of allowing their kids to come online and study? There are all sorts of concerns they might have had. And the third part was, will they actually pay, to have a viable business? So we started off with lots of those apprehensions, but we had a huge belief that there is a tremendous amount of value that we can offer to the students. And that was the driving force. And we very clearly saw significant advantages that online learning would offer over conventional learning. So we were very clear that it might take us some time, but we'll reach there.
Cell cycle definitely means the development all over.
Another interesting dimension brought about by online learning is the idea of live classes, a platform that connects a single teacher to students from around the country. The purpose behind live classes is to develop a fixed timetable for a child wherein a teacher and a student are able to connect seamlessly. A child can ask questions, doubts while the session is in progress. A concept similar to tuitions, only safer and personal. Students, for more reason than one, prefer online learning.
Meritnation, you have everything in one place. You just have to remember your password, which is not that difficult at all. And you remember your password, you log in and you have access to all your notes, all the study material, all your question answers, everything, even your doubts, you get them all there. And you know, it's like one compact disc where you have everything and it's not scattered everywhere. You just have it at one place in your laptop.